The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel welcomes you to this edition of the Mayor's and Supervisors Weekly Update, brought to you by...
Each week, our community makes history. Each week, you make history. And each week, there's only one source to turn to for the first take on history. You know what that is? Subscribe to the Sentinel right now to discover the history being made in your own backyard.
The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel. More than just your news, it's your history.
Hey, welcome to this week's edition of the Mayors and Supervisors Update. I'm Chris Carosa, publisher of the Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel. And each week, we bring you the goings-on around the towns and villages that we cover. This week, we're going to be starting off with Mike Falk, the supervisor of Lima. Mike, how are we doing in Lima?
Things are good in Lima, Chris. Thanks for having us. Just a reminder that June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. Memory loss, confusion, many other symptoms are things to watch for. And if you think that you would like to see the list, www.alz.org is where you'll find all kinds of supports for Alzheimer's. Light Up Livingston is the Livingston County project to get fiber optic connections to every address within the county. So far, it's moved down to stage 2. At least $11 million in grant funding has come in. Pole permits and design work are just about completed, and there will be construction starting this summer, it looks like, down in the Sparta area, and then moving around the county in a clockwise fashion. To see the map where all of the addressing and all the mapping and all that other stuff is, you can go to the Livingston County website, livingstoncounty.us/1175/light-up-Livingston. The map is interactive. You'll be able to see your own house and gather all the information there. The work on the Livingston County Walls project continues. Painters have been priming the south wall of the Ellis block here in Lima, which is where Johnny B's is located. The mural artist will be painting the mural with a brush starting on June 13th. The big reveal party will be on July 9th at 11 a.m. right there at the mural. Come out and watch the artist at work and see the art come to life. And lastly, Lima's German Festival is Sunday, June 12th from 11 to 7, right out on Pond Road. Authentic food, beverages, dancing, and German music will abound that day. Take routes 5 and 20 between Lima and West Bloomfield and follow the signs, and I will see you there. And that's all I've got, Chris.
Thanks, Mike. I'm just picturing abound and German dancing. It just kind of goes together. I will read what Rick Mills sent me, since he won't be able to be here today, from the village of Honeoye Falls this past week. Our U.S. flags and flower baskets have been set up for the summer months. Thank you for all the positive comments. Our village DPW team really takes pride in this effort each year, and we're proud of how the village looks during the summer months as the flowers and greenery are in full bloom. The sidewalk projects continue to move forward, and we appreciate the residents' patience as the work progresses. We understand the inconvenience of the work, pouring the concrete, and its setting time takes place. We're happy with the results thus far and will continue moving the full project forward as quickly as possible. Finally, we have had great response from local businesses for our Good Vibes Flowing concert series sponsorships. Thank you to those businesses that have stepped forward to sponsor. That was from Rick Milne, Mayor of Honeoye Falls. And now, moving right on over, John Moffett, Supervisor of Mendon. John, what's cooking in Mendon?
Hi, Chris. Thanks for having me as always. Just real thankful that we've had some good weather for the Mendon Carnival, which has either taken place or took place, depending on when you're hearing or seeing this, on June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So glad to see everybody out enjoying themselves. The spray park The bids have been accepted at the last town board meeting, which was a special meeting held on May 31st. The bid was awarded to Whitney East, which is a construction company, for $1,199,800. It will include a metal roof on the pavilion, and the pavilion will have restrooms, changing areas, that type of thing. And then the other half of the pavilion will be a traditional open pavilion with picnic tables, places to get out of the sun, places for adults to watch your children. This is going to take place. There is no borrowing or loan associated with it. We are using a portion of our American Rescue Plan Act funding. So the town, as did every town and village and county in New York State, received funding. We received a portion of it in 2021. We'll receive the second half later in 2022. And the construction of the military memorial, which was already awarded to contractor CP Ward, will be starting fairly soon. We have an expected completion date of September 2020. We aren't really holding anyone to that, just because, as everybody knows, there's delays, there's supply chain problems with every aspect of every project. We have to hope to have the official opening in May of 2023. And we had to, as anyone who's followed this along, we had to rebid the project because we didn't receive any bids on some of the portions of the project originally. As far as I'm concerned, I want to do it correctly rather than quickly. So we want to make sure it's done correctly. I also want to say that the rest of the ARPA funding, which is about $350,000, we have hired a grant consultant to try to expand sidewalks in the hamlet. And our eventual goal is to use that the rest of that money to get a match on a grant, so that we can turn the rest of that money, $350,000 into $700,000 to extend some sidewalks. Also, the flowers, the American flags and military banners are up in the hamlet, as they are in all our neighboring municipalities. We appreciate the fact that we've been able to put those up every year, honor those residents and former residents who are serving our military currently, and appreciate their service. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks, John. Mike, you got anything more? Negative? All right. Well, I want to thank you both for being here today. Thank Rick for sending his material in. And we want to thank you for watching the show. Remember, we're here every Sunday at 1 o'clock on our Facebook page. Just like it, and you'll be notified when it goes on live. Also on our YouTube channel, you can go ahead and subscribe to that, and you will also be notified when it appears Sunday at 1 o'clock. That's all for this week. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye for now.
Imagine yourself communicating with a difference. Pan-Dimensional Solutions helps you do this. Whether live spectator events, taped broadcasts, or real-time audience-engaging programs, you can benefit immediately from the tools Pan-Dimensional Solutions will share with you. Do you want to make a difference? Contact us at pandimensional.com.